Hello, my name is Darian, the creator of the Checkout Plus app. First, I wanted to say thank you for trying out the app. And second, I want to give you a brief overview of how to navigate the app and a few of the features just so you can get familiar with it and get the most out of the Checkout Plus app. So, let's get started. Once you install the app, you'll land on this homepage. This homepage is broken up into three separate sections: the setup guide, all of the features that the app offers, and then some additional information like making feature requests, documentation, contacting us, and a few recent updates with us to just stay updated. All right, the main thing I want to focus on is the feature section here. The feature section is broken up into three major sections and then a few other subsections. The three major sections are the checkout extensions, the thank you page extensions, and the order status page extensions. And that's exactly how they are separated. These extensions will be shown on your checkout page, these extensions will be shown on your thank you page, and these extensions will be shown in your order status page. And then for the payment customizations and shipping customizations, you can conditionally hide, show, rename, or reorder all of those payment methods and shipping methods. So let's say if it's a high order item or a rush product and it requires more time to create that product, you can hide some of your express shipping methods. So that's just an example. You also have order validations. So if there are certain, new customers that are placing really high orders, you can validate those orders and make sure they're not fraudulent, or any other limits you have, right? If you don't ship to certain locations, a bunch of other things that you can get creative with there. And then cart links are pre-made links that you can use for your marketing or send to customers with URLs that automatically add stuff to the cart or automatically add discount codes and a few other things there. So first, let's jump into the checkout UI extensions. So when you click view, you'll be taken to this section where it shows all of your checkout UI extensions. This shows all of the options that you can do with Checkout Plus. You can add, benefits lists, contact information, checkboxes, and custom banners, and so on and so forth. It's a very long list. So let's go ahead and try to add a custom banner to our checkout. So you can click Add to Checkout. Once you do this, it's going to open up Shopify's checkout editor. Inside of here, this will allow us to add all of those checkout UI extensions we just saw. So on the left, you can find all of these sections that say add block. These add block sections allow us to place those UI extensions into the checkout. So let's click add block. And then I think I said, let's do the banner. So I can type in banner and find the custom banner. Once I click on it, it's going to add the custom banner into the checkout itself. So now that we've done this, we can then type in whatever we want. So the banner title is, let's say, thank you for trying Checkout Plus. Perfect. And then let's add a message as well. Let's just do the same thing. Thank you. Let's just do thank you. Perfect. So it automatically added it right at the top. And then there's a few other settings on all of the extensions that you can do more of customizations. So let's, you can change the color to whatever you want there. And then under checkout behavior, let's go ahead and add this in Shop Pay so that it shows up on all of our checkouts. And then once you've done this, you can then drag and drop the UI extension to any part of the checkout that you want. So, if you wanted to move it further down or all the way to the top, you can do that. And you can add other, as many checkout extensions as you'd like. So I have a checkbox already added here for like accepting terms and conditions. And under checkout behavior, I can toggle if I actually want it to block the checkout. So you can actually make it so that your customers have to click this for them to move forward. And then once you've done this, you can actually click on the center here and find all of the other pages that you have the ability to customize. So the information page, the shipping page, the payment page, as well as those thank you and order status pages that I mentioned. And let's say you go to your order status page and you wanted to add like contact info in case your customer has any questions. So you can actually find the contact info, and that's kind of high up and big. So let's go ahead and actually drag this down and put it on the bottom right here. So it's going to fit right into here. And then you can actually add, any messages and add your phone number or any email or any online support. So there's a lot of capabilities that you can do, not just on your checkout page, but on all of your pages. On the thank you page, you can add surveys, you can add trust badges, images, call to action. So let's say, they just purchased, and then you can display another second purchase offer with call to action, display a nice big image saying get 10% off or however you want. All right. And then jumping back to the app itself, on the left, you can also navigate to a few of the shortcuts of the UI extensions, the rules and customizations, and some of the billing options. If you wanted to change your plan. And so let's jump to the rules and customizations. So the rules and customizations were what I talked about previously about customizing your shipping, payment methods, and order validation. Okay, let's go ahead and create a shipping customization. So under the shipping customizations, you can click create customization, and then you have a few options to hide that shipping method based off of a certain condition. You can add a message or change the name, or you can reorder the shipping method. So let's go ahead and hide a certain shipping method. So in here, you can click in here, and let's hide express shipping options for a certain product, because that product is, let's say it's back ordered right now. So we can hide express and then go in here, and it'll give you a few options, and you can also type in your own option that you want. So if you don't see your option, you can do, FedEx standard, and then you can click add. And then, but for simplicity, let's go ahead and just do the express option. So now we are hiding the express option, and let's add a condition. So under here, I click add condition, and then let's go ahead and find a product that is limited. So then you could click product is, and let's go ahead and find that product. And let's say this specific snowboard is back ordered. So go in here, and then now we have that product selected, and we can click save. So now whenever that snowboard is in the cart, it's going to hide the express option, but it'll still keep it available for all other orders that don't have it. And then that's just a few examples of how to use the Checkout Plus app. Like I said, there's a lot of features and a lot to take in, so go ahead and explore the app. And if you have any questions, please reach out to us and we'll be happy to help. Thank you.